Hey Al, story by Arthur Yorinks, pictures by Richard Agelski. Farrar, Straus, and Guru, New York. Text copyright 1986 by Arthur Yorinks. Pictures copyright 1986 by Richard Agelski. For Adrian, Sid, and Bongo, A.Y. For my mother and father, R.E. Al was a nice, quiet man, a janitor. He lived in a one-room on the west side with his faithful dog, Eddie. They ate together, they worked together, they watched TV together. What could be so bad? "Plenty. Look at this dump," Eddie growled. "We can't have a house, we can't have a backyard to run around in for a change." "Oh, sure," Al snapped. "Today it's a house you want. Tomorrow, who knows? Maybe the moon." "The moon? The moon?" Eddie howled. "Pigeons live better than us." No, life wasn't easy for Al and Eddie. They were always working, always struggling. It was always something. One morning, while Al was shaving, a voice called to him. "Hey, Al," it said. Al turned and saw a bird, a large bird. "Al," said the bird, "are you working too hard? Still struggling and going nowhere? Listen, have I got a place for you? No worries, no cares. It's terrific." "Huh?" said Al. He was confused. "Al, you need a change. Tomorrow, come and be my guest. Eddie, too. You'll see. You'll love it." Then, with a few flaps, the bird was gone. You can imagine that evening's conversation. Eddie was already packing. "What? Just quit my job," Al said. "Well, there's more to life than mops and pails," Eddie growled. "But that's it. We're going. I don't want to hear another word." At dawn, they were both in the bathroom, waiting. The large bird appeared, and Al and Eddie were ferried thousands of feet upward, upward to an island in the sky. Unbelievable! Lush trees, rolling hills, gorgeous grass. Birds flittered and fluttered to and fro. Waterfalls cascaded into shimmering pools. "Would you look at this view?" Eddie said. "Wow," said Al. Birds sang and brought them food. They ate, they drank, they swam, they sunbathed. They never had it so good. "So, Al, is this so terrible?" the large bird asked. "What a life," Al cooed. "A guy could live like this forever." The days passed blissfully as memories of their old life slowly faded. Al and Eddie decided that this life was pure ecstasy. But ripe fruit soon spoils. One morning Al woke up and shrieked, "Eddie, look at us! We're turning into birds!" Indeed, their eyes were a little beady, their noses a bit beak-like. "We've got to get out of here," he croaked. Wings sprouted and tail feathers plumed. "Take us back," Eddie quacked. "I don't want to be a bird. I'd rather mop floors." They honked and they both flapped furiously and they rose into the air. "Eddie, be careful! Follow me!" Al squawked. But Eddie, in a frenzy, started flying in circles. He flew higher and higher. Exhausted and straining to stay aloft, he plunged into the open ocean, and he was gone. Poor Al barely made it home in one piece, alone without his friend. Al was heartbroken. But fortunately, Eddie was a talented swimmer, and in no time he found his way back to the west side. "Eddie!" Al cried. "Oh, Al," said Eddie. The two had learned an important lesson. Paradise lost is sometimes heaven found. And the two friends lived happily ever after. The end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I know I always do. And I hope everybody stays safe and healthy. And remember, be excellent to each other. Signing off, Mr. Jake says so long.